Hey guys, it's Kat. I'm not sure how this introduction is gonna go. It's probably gonna be really shitty and I might refilm it. Probably not because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But, I know, like, I haven't jumped in front of this. I haven't been, like, in this setting and filming in a while, and I haven't done a story time video in a while. So, probably the story time is going to be really long, but I'm going to try to make it as short as possible, but it's probably going to be like 15 fucking minutes. But, so I don't really know how to get into it, but I just wanted to quickly apologize for the way that my camera is positioned, and you can probably hear my fan because it's hot in here, but if I take this hoodie off, I'm going to be cold, so I'm just going to keep it on. And so my hair is in this weird little top knot because, like, I tried to cut it and it came out really choppy and weird. I tried to cut it myself because my hairdresser wasn't calling me back and I was getting sick of it being so long, but so I'm keeping it up like this for like the next 2 weeks to hide the fact that it looks awful, and I have the camera so far up and you can't see my legs or anything. If you did, you'd see all this mess right here, and I'm trying to make the illusion of a clean room. So I believe that this incident happened in 2015, so like 3 years ago, something like that, I don't know. But I did actually upload a very short shitty vlog from my iPod that the day that this happened, and if you go back a little while and see like short Warped Tour vlog 2015, like it's like some kind of title like that, I don't know. But if I had red hair in the video, so if you find it, you're probably gonna be able to find it if you go back a little bit. But it was 2015, and I was going to Warped Tour. It was like my 3rd year going, and I was so excited. Let's see, Black Veil Brides were playing, Paris was playing, Pierce the Veil was playing, Hands Like Houses were playing. I seriously hope that's the name of the band, but I probably pronounced it wrong. I have a poster for them somewhere in here, but I think it was Hands Like Houses. I'm probably saying it wrong and all you guys are gonna come and beat my ass for that, but I don't care. So I was super excited to go to this Warped Tour, and there is a girl that goes every year. I used to go with her like a lot. I went with her my first couple of years, but we just went with my mom. The first couple years that we went just me and her, and then my mom, we went all 3 of us the first couple of years. So I went to a lot of concerts with her, and I still see her at a lot of the concerts that I go to, but we don't like go together anymore because like we're not as close friends anymore. So basically, my mom had to do something the day of Warped Tour because it was on a Saturday in the summer, and she had something to do. Like, she had to go up to like Birmingham or Brighton, somewhere far, and she needed the car. So I was like, shit, who am I gonna go to Warped Tour with, because I already have my ticket, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like not go, I already have a ticket. So I talked to this friend, and she's just like, oh, well, you can come with me, but you're gonna like need a ride over the day of because we can't pick you up. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to try not to mention real names in this video. I'm going to be mentioning names, but I'm going to be changing all of them for the sake of being respectful, so that comes later. So basically, this girl tells me that me, her sister, her cousin, and one other girl, so it's me, her sister, her cousin, some friend that I've never met, and her are all going to be going together if I go. So that's 5 people, including myself, 5 people. So she tells me that, like, yeah, you're gonna need a ride over the day of, and I'm like, fuck, I can't do that because my mom's gonna need the car early in the morning. And she tells me, like, oh, that's an easy fix, can you stay the night, tonight, because it was, like, the day before. So, she's like, well, you're gonna have to stay the night before, and we can all have, like, a slumber party, it's gonna be fun, and then we're just gonna go the next day. And I'm like, that's great. So, like, my mom says yes. It's like early afternoon when we figured this out. Her mom says yes. We get the whole thing figured out. I get all my shit together. We go over there. And of course, it's a slumber party with 5 girls in this friend's entertainment room. She has a really nice house. It's not like huge or anything, but it's nice. It's a small like little house, and her bedroom is really tiny, but it's a nice house. It's got like modern furniture, it's got a pool, it's got a big backyard because she has a dog that's literally the size of a horse. But it's a nice little house, and she's got this big game room, entertainment room upstairs. It's huge. It's got like a couch that wraps around the entire room, a flat screen, like 2 different PlayStations. It's a nice ass room. Of course, it's 5 girls. It's a slumber party. So of course we didn't get any sleep. We stayed up till like 5 in the morning, and Warped Tour is at 11 o'clock the next day, and because like I didn't have like anything that would help me sleep, I didn't have melatonin, I didn't have my tea that helps me fall asleep, I didn't have any of that, so I had to go to sleep without any like intoxication beforehand. So I'm sleeping on this air mattress next to my friend, because let's see, here's the air mattress with me and my friend on it, and then the other 3 girls are just like surrounding the air mattress in a circle. So it's 5 o'clock when we go to sleep, and I didn't get much sleep. I slept for maybe like an hour, 2 hours, and then the next day we wake up really early to like get dressed and get our makeup done and stuff, because makeup for a Warped Tour is a huge thing. You gotta like take it super seriously so it doesn't like come off. So we like prep ourselves, we all shower, we get ready, and we get in the car, we get ready to go. So like there's a lot of traffic, so we left early enough that we would get there right when the gates open, but of course there's a lot of traffic on the day of Warped Tour. So my friend's mom called it the emo-mobile. The emo-mobile, just you know, very stereotypical tan mom's minivan car is just driving to Warped Tour, and like there's all this traffic, so we ended up getting there like a half hour late than we expected, and we missed the Black Veil Brides meet and greet, but like we saw them walking across the parking lot and lost our shit. So anyway, I'm just gonna like go through the day so I can get to the climax of this story without it being too long. So basically, we go through the day, we saw a whole bunch of other bands. I met Andy Biersack because my friend decided to be super nice, because there was another girl that was supposed to be going, and they bought a thing to go to like Andy Biersack's lecture workshop thing, but the girl dropped out, so they had an extra ticket to that, and they gave it to me, and they gave the other one to her sister as a surprise, and so it was super great. I asked a question at the lecture, and Andy actually called on me, and I talked to him, and he knew my name, and my hair dyed blood down my face because I dyed it the day before, but that's another story. So I was running around with my friends all day. We kind of split up a little in like a while, like it was a few hours, and we all kind of split up because my friend's mom went to reverse daycare, and she trusted that like all of us were responsible enough to like go around and like look at stuff and like get shit done, even though we were only like 13, 14 at the time. And so we all kind of split off. Surprisingly, I did not walk around with my friend that day. I got along really well with her cousin and her sister, because I'd met her sister prior to this, but I'd never met her cousin. So I split off with my friend's cousin and my friend's sister. And then my friend split off with this other girl who I didn't know that well. Of course, because we're just running around buying stuff, like going, like standing around at concerts for bands that we didn't really know that well. We went to a whole bunch of meet and greets for bands that we'd never seen before. So we have no adult supervision, so we never go inside the building to get air conditioning. We just kind of sit in the shade. It was hot, of course. Warped Tour Day is always hotter than devil's asshole, basically. So we had no adult supervision, so nobody was telling us to like drink water, like eat food. It's a long day. You need to like keep yourself hydrated and shit so you can like survive the day. But we had no adult supervision. We were so distracted by like the like surroundings. Like we were like 14, like of course like this was new to us, and since I had strict parents, I was rarely allowed to go to things like this. So like I was excited, my friends were excited, and we just spent the whole day just doing shit, not paying attention to the fact that we had to eat, drink, and be healthy in order to survive. So basically it was around maybe 5, 6 o'clock at night. It wasn't getting dark, but like the sun was kind of going down, and it was a bit more like shady, I guess. Watch there be a fucking stink bug in my room, and I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack and like start swinging at it, so if I like go nuts, that's why. And there's a plane flying over my house. But essentially it's like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and we're all like excited. We're gonna the Black Veil Brides show had just ended. We were planning to go see Paris and then Pierce the Veil after that, because the stages were right next to each other. So I have a friend who's completely obsessed with Paris. She went to their meet and greet. This was my friend's cousin, but we basically became friends over the course of the day, so I'm just going to refer to her as one of my friends. She met Paris earlier that day, and she was like super obsessed with them, so she wanted to get a good seat to their show. I was like, okay. It was hot, still, despite the fact that it was getting kind of overcast. It was so hot. I was very tired from walking around, and it's not eating, drinking, and being healthy, so That's not important, but I mean, never mind. Just let me continue. So, my friend was obsessed with getting a good seat to see Paris. And when I go to concerts, I only really like get in the actual crowd of the show if I'm gonna be like jumping around, or if I really know the band, like Beartooth, Black Veil Brides, Falling in Reverse. Those are the only bands that I will see in which I will take the time to get into the actual crowd so I can see. Like, most of the time I'll just stand back and like watch. Like when I saw We Came as Romans, I stood in the back and watched. Like, I can still see, I'm just not able to jump around. I don't care, I can still hear the music. So because I did not know Paris that well, I didn't really want to get up in the crowd to go see them, because like I wasn't going to be able to sing along to any of the songs. But my friend was persistent until we got up there. And Warped Tour is a very smoky environment, if that makes sense. There are a lot of cigarettes, there is a lot of weed, and there is a lot of vapes surrounding you, along with alcohol and heaven knows what else. I know, a great environment for a 14-year-old to be in, but it's whatever. So we're just hanging out, and I'm feeling kind of tired. Paris is gonna play in like 20 minutes, but we got there 20 minutes early just so we could get a good seat. And I started feeling kind of like dizzy, and I was like, you know what, everything's gonna be fine, I'm gonna be fine, it's fine. And so then I kind of grab onto my friend's shoulder, like kind of lean on her, like trying to like close my eyes for a little bit, and she like kind of shrugged me off, because like, I don't know you like that, but she kind of like shrugged me off. And then this guy comes up next to me. He looks about maybe like 19, 20 years old. He's got dreadlocks that are like tricolor dreadlocks, and he's white, very tall, and he stands next to me, says a couple words to this girl that's with him, literally standing like up next to me, and lights this fat ass joint. And I'm standing there, blunt, joint, whatever, I don't smoke pot, I don't know the difference, but he lights this like fat ass joint, pot thing, I don't know, whatever. The cigarettes of pot. He lights a really, really big one, and he starts smoking it, and the smoke starts going everywhere. It goes into my face, and I hate the smell of weed smoke. I know stoners like it, some people like it, I don't know why, it smells like piss on fire. Anyway, I hate the smell of weed smoke, like that's another story. But this guy lights this blunt, and the smoke is just going everywhere, and I hate the smell, like it makes me sick, and I was like, get away from me, like I'm hot, I'm tired, like please, if you're gonna smoke that, get away from me. And I'm just leaning on my friend, I'm like tapping her, I'm like, my eyes start like fluttering, like you know, like when you're in school and you can like, you're struggling to keep your eyes open, and my body was feeling like really heavy, and I'm tapping my friend, and I'm like, hey, like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm like, oh shit, I know what's about to happen. Everything from there kind of went black. I don't remember anything, but I do remember feeling that sensation of my legs hitting the ground. Like I dropped to my knees and fell backwards. I remember feeling my knees hitting the ground, and I still have like huge ass, like fucking blistery looking scars on my knees because I hit the ground so hard. But I remember feeling my knees hitting the ground, and everything went black. And I remember thinking like, oh, this was all a dream. It's nice, I'm asleep in my bed. Warped Tour is today, but like I have time to like sleep and like wake up and get my shit done. And that's the only thought I remember having. And then my eyes fluttered open, and I see this blonde girl standing behind me. She's got me like this, like she's like cupping my armpits to like keep me off the ground. And even though I did hit my head, she like grabbed me and was like holding me by my armpits. And people are like crowding down on me, looking down on me, like when you're at the dentist and they're like looking down on you, like that's how it was. And this blonde girl is looking into my face, like she's like looking into my face, and she's like, are you okay? Do you need some water? And I'm just like, fuck no, I'm not okay. I just hit the pavement hard as fuck because that hoe over there wouldn't put his fucking blunt out. I didn't say that, but like that's what I was thinking. I'm not blaming the whole thing on that guy, but like if you're gonna blow marijuana smoke anywhere near somebody, make it somebody who's like older and can stand it. Like I was a child at the time that this happened. But like, so don't smoke pot in front of me. Just please don't. It smells disgusting. No security guards come over to help me. No like first aid people come over to help me. I'm just surrounded by all these people, and this girl is like petting my hair, like making sure I'm okay. And my friend who was with me, the one who like insisted that we get up at the front, she like forcefully, she shoved the girl off me. She's like, you're not doing anything to help. She picks me up like by my armpits, pulls me up, throws me over her shoulder, and starts walking off with me, and I'm like flailing. And she sat me down on the curb. They got my friend's mom, and like we went on with the rest of our day. I didn't like get to like party the rest of the day because Pierce the Veil was like our last show, but I did get some money because at that Warped Tour date, they blew dollar bills out of the confetti cannons, and it was lit. But that was it. That was my Warped Tour 2015 experience. And now whenever I go, my mother says I have to have some form of adult supervision. Like, I'm not allowed to wander around with my friends anymore until I'm 18. So, like, that sucks. But, you know, it's whatever. I learned my lesson. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, have a good day or night or whatever.